Well, earlier this week, the Premier Colin Barnett was scathing about the lack of progress in the redevelopment of Scarborough's beachfront. But he stopped short of committing the tens of millions of dollars the Stirling City Council says are needed to radically reshape that area. Stirling Mayor David Boothman says the council's been trying for months to meet with the Premier on this very issue. He joined me earlier. Councillor Boothman, welcome to the program.
Thank you, Andrew.
Colin Barnett says that Scarborough is simply awful. He says there's been a lot of planning down there but not enough action. Why hasn't the council done more?
I suppose money, at the end of the day. We have spent a fair bit of money down there. Sea's master plan was first adopted in 2005, and after that we actually built the amphitheatre and the surrounds. I mean, that cost $12 million out of ratepayers' money. We got no other support anywhere. Because in the process we've then since identified that there were some revisions needed to the master plan. We adopted a revised master plan last year in August. That's currently with WAPC awaiting sign-off. And also, though, we've actually been trying to get a meeting with the Premier as of last June to present him the new master plan and just tell him our ideas and seek state support.
Well, in that context, are his comments unfair, do you think?
I thought they were a little bit unfair. The fact is that the council has been doing its best, and we've got competing issues. We've not just got that one project that we've got to focus on, just like the state has many projects, so does the City of Stirling. But we've been prepared to put our money where our mouth is. Just in November, after meetings with Martin Ferguson's advisors in Canberra, we put a submission into the Regional Australia funding for $10 million, matched on a $1 for dollar basis. That didn't get past the first hurdle, despite us being advised that Scarborough Beach was regarded as one of the iconic beaches for Australia, along with beaches like Bondi.
So under your master plan, how would Scarborough be reshaped? What would it look like?
Okay, well, we're talking about to the south side that we're actually looking at doing a water playground area for kids and new parking facilities, barbecues, shaded areas and so on and so forth. Redevelop the Surf Lifesaving Club, put an extra story on it and probably have some restaurants, what have you, in there. We need to do the roundabout round the clock tower and the bus terminus because that badly needs some work, and also the traffic flows around that area are particularly bad. But the entire beachfront, I suppose, a total revamp of all of the public areas, you know, more change room, toilets, so on and so forth, public amenity. So
if you get this meeting with the Premier, what will you be asking for? How much would all of that cost?
Well, we've costed the planet about $53 million. We would like to think that perhaps the state, if they came up with half of that, council's definitely willing to put a quarter of in that we can afford to put in. We will also be getting developer contributions from all the commercial developments that are happening down there. And so things are starting to move. And also in planning terms, when the Premier said that nothing's happening, in the past year we've approved $300 million worth of redevelopment, and that's on the White Sand sites where they're going to build 3 towers on there. Observation City has been approved and they've actually commenced internal renovations, but they'll be doing external renovations there. To the north side there's also another building, Blue Water Apartments, which is recently approved, and they've commenced development on there. So things are happening. So
if you don't get that money though, 10 years from now, I guess what? We'll be talking about Scarborough as a missed opportunity yet again.
I think so. The thing of it is that Stirling can only put so much money of ratepayers' money. That's the only way that we've got of raising money. There's no other means of it. So if the federal and state governments don't come to the party, then I'm afraid we've got a problem.
Councillor Boothman, thanks very much for your time.
Thank you.